Hi everybody, I'm back. Today, I just wanted to take a little time to read a section from my book. The title of that section is My Spirituality and Worldview. I love it that I have the book to refer back to for myself. It is a lifelong resource, and I do often have to remind myself of my own spiritual worldview. Others as well will sometimes contact me and say, I had to pick up your book again to remind myself of some things. So I hope that those of you who get to see this presentation will order a copy of my book. There is no HIV, the Rainbow Warrior exposing the truth about HIV antibody testing and the metaphysics of self-healing through chakra and kundalini awareness. Spirituality must be lived. All the books in the world will not help us if we do not live what we have learned. Author unknown. Spirituality is the focus of my life. It has fast become the center of my focus as a person. It is not a religious phenomenon, but rather a personal statement of the thoughts, words, and actions I choose, which determine whether I will create joining or separation in my life. Consciousness, in my view, is all there really is. I will continue to focus on helping others find the part of themselves and help them find and learn that every experience, in particular the seeming pitfalls, present opportunities to grow in self-awareness. As Caswell and others in 2007 reminded us in The Only Way Out is Through, The Perils of Spiritual Bypass, we must not allow spirituality to allow us to avoid psychological contact with our own unfinished business. We must heal ourselves physically, emotionally, and mentally in our endeavor to be whole and well. It is important that I am culturally competent and accept worldviews other than my own. Adopting a non-judgmental manner of being in the world can aid me in gaining practical knowledge about the experiences of daily living, cultural background, fears, aspirations, and hopes and dreams of myself and others. I will engage in actions that create conditions that allow the best conditions for optimal development for the diverse people in a multicultural world. We can become sensitive to the needs of other people. When we are aware of our own biases and values, are comfortable around other people, knowledgeable about oppression, and skilled in working in culturally diverse groups, we can demonstrate that we are possessed of the ability to recognize institutional barriers that exist in socio-political systems and devise strategies to communicate effectively, intervene appropriately, and help people heal. Kotler, in 2010, reminded us to move through our disappointments, failures, and imperfections and continually revitalize ourselves, yet to not forget that we shall learn from our clients more about ourselves. My interests shall remain in all things metaphysical, and my pursuits will continue to study philosophical, historical, and contemporary issues that impact people on the fringes of society, like I have often felt of myself. Fortunately for me, earlier in my 30s, I became suspicious of the education I received. I actually cried when I realized that I knew almost nothing of what being educated really meant. Up to that point, I had received training and not an education. My discontent launched me on a search for truth and charted my course towards becoming truly educated. I educated myself and now know myself beyond the confines of Western education and thinking. As well, I am told that I am an indigo adult, starseed, and galactic citizen who incarnated on Earth to experience duality consciousness and merge opposites at the heart chakra and ascend into unity conscious and bring light to the world. I now more readily recognize when others are attempting to brainwash me, manipulate my awareness, distort truth, and enslave me and others. I speak my truth as an example for others to speak theirs. My worldview, cultural heritage allow me to fully understand current socio-political economic issues faced by Black Americans and other minority groups, in particular sexual minorities, as well as a current and healthy understanding of white culture. Nancy Boyd Franklin in 1990, drawing on her experiences as a teacher, supervisor, and practitioner for Black families, addressed topics of skin color, kinship ties, strengths and limitations, religion and spirituality, and the implications for making clinical judgments of normal and abnormal Black family interactions. She, like I, will empower myself to constructively engage family members to explore the dynamics of family secrets. My own current spiritual focus is on forgiveness of self and others, continued resilience, goal setting, and the display of increased compassion and love for all people. I will not allow anyone's race, gender, sexual orientation, class, or status to interfere with my professional, unbiased approaches to helping people heal by helping them identify their own spiritual needs, find support in their communities, and develop their unique strengths and talents. Thank you all again. My book is not just about bogus HIV. It is about all things metaphysics. Please see our site, consciousdoctor.com. That's consciousdr.com. As well, my YouTube channel, Damian Laster YouTube channel. As well, busting up bogus HIV worldwide. And I am still hopeful of bringing Neptahet Nephthys musical to fruition. Have a wonderful weekend. Me and Mama Nephthys, we got your back, and we love you. Namaste, Hetep, Atum Ra.